Hello, collective. Welcome into your reading. So, I have a lot going on today. And as I'm getting ready to try to get some things done, this message kept coming through. It was 11 on the timer when I said that. And it feels like an urgency, like it needs to come out now because they want to deliver a heads up. It feels important, okay? Not like emergency. It feels important. Now, the first thing that was coming to my mind was basically this kind of this sense of recognition that shifts are happening, changes are happening, you may be feeling differently, and you may find yourself separating from old beliefs. And then I realized I'm filming this on July 3rd. And I thought, well, that totally makes sense. 101 on the timer. We are approaching here in the States Independence Day. And it feels like a sense of worldwide independence of the self. Eights could be very important. And 5, 9, 7, those numbers individually or together could be very resonant for you at this time. Now, as I was shuffling decks, getting ready and prepared, 3 cards came out from the Wisdom of the Oracles. We have Loyal Heart, that's 35. We have Building Blocks, card number 28. And we have Chaos and Conflict, card number 33. Now, what this brought to my mind is, so as we've been going through this phase of figuring out who I am, it's like our likes, our dislikes. If you've watched any of my past videos, you'll see that there's definitely been this thread running through the messages. And it is something about coming to our most authentic self. We weren't inauthentic, but I feel like we learned something new that has made our authenticity deeper, more foundational, the building blocks, okay? Now, as we're doing this, because everybody is feeling this shift, revealing true colors. I'm just seeing this here, how the mask is falling off. This is a horse that looks like a giraffe, or I'm sorry, it's a zebra that looks like a giraffe. Revealing something and seeing the black and white of something. And then with the giraffe print, I'm getting this real interconnectedness. This is very mandala. This is, I'm seeing octagons and like tiles and placing them together. And we keep finding one and we find where that fits and matches the pattern. Maybe somebody's into puzzles right now. I'm not sure. However, that's what I'm picking up on. I'm also noticing that all 3 of these cards, and they're not all like this. However, all 3 of them have this banner with a flag hanging in the middle. So, let me look. All the prints are the same. They're exactly the same, except for the Loyal Heart has a key hanging right here. So we found the key, or the key is right in front of us, like right there. It's right above your head, almost like you only have to reach up and grab it. I'm also, never saw this before, in the background behind this flag, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, there is a faint shadow of a full moon. So finding the key, full moon, we just had a full moon. And oh my gosh, finding the puzzle pieces. They're coming in and we're figuring out where to place them. This is like Tetris. Okay. Now, the first thing that came to my mind is as we see what we like, what we don't like, as we're shifting, this new identity, this whole concept of everything that's going on, is where does your loyalty lie? That's what I'm picking up on. Where does your loyalty lie? Have you been loyal to something that now that you've shifted, now that you've risen, your consciousness has risen, that your heart has opened? Are you loyal to the same things? That's what I'm picking up on. And just the fact that these two owls with crowns are looking at each other, this is that wisdom. You might be finding more people with like-minded wisdom, finding your tribe, coming together with those who think and believe similar to how you've shifted. And maybe they have for a long time, but you've just come into it. So now you're coming together, or vice versa, however that works for you. Now, there's also something about 10, because 2 cards are 30s, 1 is 20. There's just something about an end of a cycle. This could be 10-year. It could just be stepping into the new, what have you. So then I grabbed another deck. I felt so drawn to the Gateway of Light, I think it's Kyle Gray, and 2 cards came out. I Am Presence. The I Am. This has really been coming up strong as of late. And the more you know who I am at a deep core level, because there's been a lot of root work. You've been in the ground. And that short that I did the other day when I was all finished, and there's the hummingbird. He was eating, and now he's just resting on the wind chimes, just hanging out, taking a look, going and drinking some more, come back over here. So you may find yourself dipping into something and then taking a rest, and then dipping in, learn some more, and take a rest. And just finding out what what your true nature is. Your true nature, down deep, the soul nature. And that's integrating with this human body. And now you can step out and speak more authentically. Now, I've been so drawn to the color blue. I have several different colors that are made like this, and it was like blue, absolutely. I sat down here to do the thing. Of course, this is blue, and this is a piece of broken glass that actually is from somewhere very special for me. So, but this blue and this broken glass represents someone, a woman in particular, that stepped out of the box, was seen as a frontier woman, doing things differently. And then this particular stone, and I wish I knew, but it is such a beautiful color if the camera's picking it up. It's blues and greens and kind of a brownish gold that runs through it. And it just reminds me of earth and water together. So let's get into this message of what it is they want you to know. It feels as though we could definitely be coming upon a lot of chaotic moments, just because, and it was exactly 10 on the timer when I said that, in this new beginning. As we shift, we're running into things that maybe used to be fine and now it's an issue, or now it's chaotic, or because you've changed a belief, others are chaos because they disagree. Something to that effect. Was also very drawn to this old deck of mine. This is the first tarot deck that I ever bought. And I don't typically use it on the channel anymore because it's pretty worn. And some of the corners have a chunk out of them and stuff. But I felt so drawn to it. And it gave me that ancient wisdom. This is based on the Rider-Waite. So it's the older pictures. The older picture. The ancient wisdom picture of things. Okay. Bottom of the deck, as we speak of Independence Day. Could there be a card that's any more represents independence? This is it. This is it. This is an independent woman, which we're not talking masculine or feminine. However, it could be to do with the feminine side of someone, okay? That you feel confident, you feel strong, you feel abundant, you feel worthy, confident, you feel rich, proud. And also, I'm just see how she's really looking at the bird. It's like you see your own wisdom. Not only, it feels like you're now seeing your wisdom from the perspective of others, or possibly the divine. That makes sense with the bird and the messenger. Yeah, underneath that is the Seven of Pentacles. Your spiritual wisdom has really grown or shifted, or that's where you're coming. Maybe this is the heads up. I keep saying, maybe that's how you feel. Maybe how that's the world's feeling like, what's happening? What's going on? I know I feel different. Why do I feel different? Innocence. Yes. We've come back in this shift to a time of innocence. This feels like innocence, not only of the soul, of the human, and of the space of innocence, to be able to learn more of this ancient wisdom. This is for our spiritual growth. You could resonate with star seeds, maybe you're meeting your star family, because I think I said something about coming into like-minded people. And this is people with a very open heart, because what I'm being drawn to is this greenery around the top and all of the pink flowers at the bottom. Something about your heart's so open and wants to love. So that's card number 2. On the bottom, we have card number 31, upgrades. Yes, it's as if our body is going through an upgrade right now. It feels like physically and mentally. That could mean for you glow up type phase. It feels most authentic when I say independent. Like, you know who you are. And now you can also speak it, because there's been something, I'm seeing this was a dam and it cleared out and now it's all spilling out. You really feel comfortable speaking your own truth, knowing who you are. I just knocked a card off the top of the tea leaves, which I was going to go into, and it's Tower, solid foundation. and success with effort. Wow. You are building your own success because you're building it first in you. This feels really powerful. I'm going to leave that one out. So, angels, guides, ascended masters. What else? Okay, first of all, what's the urgency or the importance? Like, why is this so important? Because I really felt that. What can you tell me about the importance? Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Because now is the time you're either fertile and ready to conceive in your energy, or you are literally getting ready to give birth. Now, of course, this can be physically reality, the black and white. It can also be like the giraffe, the collective meaning around that, and be metaphorically, that's where we're going. Oh my goodness. There's a picture on my TV and it looked just like this. There was no unicorns, but okay, so an archway, and you're walking down some new path. You're crossing through it feels like a threshold of conception and birth, innocence and crib. You're at a point in your life that's just so brand new, and it feels like you are teaching yourself as instead of from a parental frame of mind or a teacher's frame of mind or the world's frame of mind, and you're bringing it back to the black and white of origination. This feels like when Earth was birthed. Whoa. So that's why you need to know that. The new Earth. Okay. So that makes all sense. Talk to me more about what's the building blocks? The building blocks feel like a point up until now. Tell me about the building blocks. What do you want us to know here? Building this solid foundation. Stepping into success. Oh my gosh, you are climbing towards success. This is flippin' cool. Now, let me also just point one thing out. These blocks, red and blue. These flowers, red and blue. 4th of July, red, white, and blue. This just fell off. Fan, romance, celebration, and a party. 4th of July. Celebration. Okay, so there's an upcoming celebration. What? Is this literally the 4th of July, or is this something more metaphorical? Is this just a phase of our life? We're stepping into this success and celebrating more of it? Talk to me more about this. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So this feels like the journey. All of a sudden, I saw the picture of the story of Moses. with the staff leading the way. So I'm talking to a collective that feels they may be stepping into a new sense of leadership in the community, in your family, at the workplace, whatever this is for you, in a relationship. Because this feels very shamanic. You've been down the path and received all the lessons. You have created a strong foundation. And now that strong foundation is leading to the success. So the road to success is not just smooth and yay. We have challenges along the way. So they want you to know as you step into the new, you are highly supported. And now you can see that you've been supported all along where maybe you didn't recognize that in the past, or maybe didn't even appreciate it because you didn't really see it. But there's something there. Okay. So I was asking, though, about the climb to success. I was asking about this timing, the 4th of July. So even if things don't go smoothly, you will be taken care of. So it could be chaotic, but I'm feeling, trust me on this one. That's what I feel like they're saying. I'm right there. You can hold my hand. If this feels scary, stepping into this new world that you have created. 2222. Holy, holy, holy. Just remember who to stay loyal to. You've learned everything you need to learn. And the next step is going to be revealed. All you have to remember is who you are and speak your truth. That's all you have to do. You align, you don't align, and you will know it. Wow. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like the emotion that is coming out with this card. This is if you have literally found, like, put the thread through the eye of the needle. This is the success. Pardon me. You've been searching for direction. You found it. That short the other day, or a post about the Schumann resonance. I can't remember now which one it was, but it was an idea from the Schumann resonance. It literally looked like a goalpost, like a football goalposts, and that you were aiming right for the middle. You nailed it. You freaking nailed it. And a sincere wish will be granted. When I see, and you'll be taken care of, this kind of feels, whatever, it doesn't even feel like it has to be chaotic. It's just like you're going to reap the benefits now. I see payment for past work, or payment. This is granted because you went through all the work and built the stable foundation. Like, this payment could have been delayed but it's going to be, I just heard always late and worth the wait, but worth the wait. So something there. This fell off the top. A dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. You may very well be meeting someone during this phase with July 4th. This is being filmed on the 2nd, and I hope that it will load. And that's a side note they wanted me to mention. I know we've stepped into Mercury retrograde. I had, while I was just getting a shower and all that, come out, check my phone, and I had 3 notifications that 3 different things in my life that I use frequently, it's down. Sorry about the inconvenience. We'll let you know something as soon as we know. So I'm wondering myself, is there going to be like a lot of internet issues, online issues, Wi-Fi issues? I don't know, but that was something they wanted me to bring forward. No way. Because it's time to get back to the basics. Talk about an ancient way of writing. What if the way you do it on a computer goes down and you have to remember something, note something? You go back to the old way, you get a pen and paper. I mean, you might get a hammer and a chisel. I don't know. Depends on how far you're going back. Wow. Okay. And then mice, discord among family or friends. Back to the basics during discord or chaos and conflict. So I feel that this time, if there is in this time of the chaos and conflict, the discord could be with family. I'm getting it more general, like just more generalized is what I'm feeling metaphorically. That go back to the basics of who you are. And so you've been through this chaos for the purpose to come back to who you are and be your most authentic, true self. Okay, so is there anything else we need the tea leaves for? Oh, wow. An energy just shifted. It went, like I felt it go through me from here, like through my face. What's that? What was that? And it almost like I could hear like a shutdown. Okay, thank you. That was the other thing they wanted me to talk about. In this time when things are shutting down, it's something about a reminder for us to shut down from the outside world. Now, this could look like stepping away from social media for, I don't know, I kind of feel like 24, 48 hours, like a challenge. Yesterday morning, I felt that. I started to watch something. I'd been having this real creative moment, and then I started to watch something, and I noticed that my creativity just kind of like fell. And I thought, wow, watching something else stopped my flow from the divine and what I wanted to create. So I didn't watch anything else until late at night. I stayed with it. I stayed in my focus. I spoke to some friends who then in turn handed me so much inspiration. And then today when I was getting ready, I thought, I still haven't turned on the TV. And I feel like that's where we're being guided to is maybe not 100%, but could you cut it back 50%? I mean, they're saying total shutdown. And I know sometimes that's challenging. So the advice is to step away from everybody else's opinions and thoughts and the social media, the TV, the news, the movies. Maybe see if you can cut that back. That's what I feel like the guidance is at this time. Is there anything else you want to say about that? Pin. New job or career. There's something new that you're meant to do. This is direction. So when you tune out, when you take the time to tune out from the world and tune into you and the divine, and you place your loyalty there, your direction's coming in. 3121. Okay. Real quick, Spirit. What else do you want to say here? Is there anything else? What needs clarified? Okay, so can we get anything about timing here? Because like 4th of July is in 2 days, but metaphorically for us, can you tell us anything about timing? That shutdown that I was feeling was like 24 to 48 hours, like a challenging yourself to do that. What came out? We have Judgment and the 4 of Wands. Oh, this is what you're stepping into. This is that new phase. This is that golden, the green on, interesting. I said the golden archway. This is that threshold. You are waking up. I'm hearing you are waking up to new celebrations and success, and you are waking up others to celebration and success. All right. I'm also seeing 1010, which is 20 and 4. 24 hours. We're stepping in to a phase. So whenever you're watching this, that was 3313. Whenever you're watching this, within the next 24 hours of this is when you will be recognizing this or celebrating this, something to that effect. Is there anything else there? And celebrating your independence, your personal independence. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Look, this card fell out. It's the Ace of Wands and it's leaned up. Okay. Now, if you remember, where is it? Leaning Tower of Pisa. And this ladder, this angle, you're angled upward. You're rising to access. You're rising to access. Access what? What are we accessing? Clarity. 7 of Cups reversed. This is confusion. This is clarity, direction. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I've made a choice. And this is a whole new phase that you're stepping into. Even this card, look at this angle. Upright attitude. Upright attitude. You got an upright attitude. You are speaking in an upright attitude, and you see it, other people see it, and it's making a difference for anyone that's going through chaos, including yourself. Wow. I'm going to post this as soon as it's done, guys, because it does feel important. And there's people that need to know it. So please send your good vibes that Wi-Fi is kind. And it will upload quickly. Divine, thank you so much for clearing the path, clearing the way so that this message can come forward in the divine timing. I feel a rush. They're in charge. So you will see this when you're meant to see this. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. So this time feels like a phase of your life. This is a new beginning. I don't feel like an X amount of time. I don't feel that. I feel like it's beginning in the next 24 hours. Four of Swords, peace. You're putting something to rest. Oh my gosh, this totally goes back to yesterday morning. I woke up and it was 9/11. And we've been so conditioned that 9/11 is an emergency, is in the States, it was an absolutely horrific, devastating day in time. And what they brought to my mind was, I kept thinking that 11 an angel. And so I thought, okay, so what's the angel number meaning of 9/11? And it was pointing to the fact the 9 endings and then beginnings, 2 new beginnings. Now look what the next card is, the 2 of Wands. Also the goalposts. A higher perspective, giraffe. You're letting something go and you are stepping into success. You have seen the bigger picture of something. Or this phase is bringing us to that, whichever you resonate with. And you're stepping into this new phase of your life, the most authentic you have ever been in your life. You're speaking your truth and with such love in your heart. Wow, this is beautiful. You are out here co-creating in a world of chaos, in a world of judgment, in a world of being critiqued. And you're like, I'm just gonna work on I'm just gonna work on this little part. Oh, maybe I'll go over here. Like, you are paying no attention to everybody else. I'm hearing throwing daggers at you. You're like, whatever. Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune. Come on now. You are shifting into this state of success, justice. I'm hearing has prevailed because you've tapped into your happiness and fulfillment, and you're going to stay there. Do we compromise with others, doing events? Of course, we find a way to work together, but you don't feel like you had to give up everything for it. There's something there because you went internal and found out in here what makes you happy, what doesn't. And now you're like, okay, let's go. Okay, collective, I am going to leave this here. I I wish you all the happiest and safest and most beautiful life celebrations. If you're going to parties or what have you, I hope you have a beautiful time. I myself am actually going to one tomorrow as well. Told you a little bit about that in the in one of the shorts. Some new people that I met, and I'm so excited to go. It's going to be beautiful. What was so funny about that meeting is I literally, when I went there, I was like, I've never been to a bar where people are such family and so spiritually oriented. I was blown away. And then she just invites me to this party. I'm like, absolutely, I would love to go. We were talking about, she's like, oh my gosh, 11's is my number. And I said, 11 is my life path. Come to find out, the next day, she lives right behind me. I didn't know it. She literally lives on the other side of the road behind me. And whatever time we were texting, it had to do with 11's. And we were just laughing about it like, this is wild. So you may have some fun surprises come your way. All right, collective. I feel like yes. All right. Closing message, fortune teller, oracle. What is this closing message to seal the deal? Oh, and just a reminder, so I moved the candle back here because this candle dancing just seems to be a theme that's going to be happening on this channel. This is a part of my thing. I'm a year of the dragon. Maybe that's why that's significant at this time or means something to you. Your spirit guides are near. Seek their guidance. That's why they're asking you to shut down and tune out the rest of the world, even if it's just for a moment of meditation. Can you give the divine 15 minutes? Can you give your guides 15 minutes and shut down from the outer world? Because they have specific messages for you. Not just through me. They want to talk to you. They want you to hear it. They want you to open your intuition. And the only way you can do that is when you tune everything else out. So if you can make that happen, they're here. They want to talk to you. Not through me. I flippin' love that. I love that. A powerful spell will bring you what you desire. I'm seeing this as the spell being what you speak. Something you have asked for earnestly. Oh, this goes along with this meditation. Tune out to them, tune out to the world, tune in to the divine, stay loyal there. This is so you can communicate most authentically of what you down deep want secretly. Nobody else has to hear. You may be feeling like, am I crazy? Could this be a possibility? No, there's none of those opinions. You want the truth. You are the truth seeker. You want the truth. And they're saying, you want the truth? Come talk to us. Now, the other two things that are really significant out of all of these cards, these two are the same thing with a hand, a helping hand. You may have two people in your life that you feel have really supported you when you weren't sure what to do. There may be two spirit guides in particular. There could be two readers on YouTube that just really have helped you understand. It's brought wisdom for you. They have been a helping hand to you. And you might start recognizing that. And that literally 100% happened for me the other day. I will do that in a next reading. But two readers. The first title was something about you open portals for in others' hearts, and it was My Soul Channel. Love Dylan, love. The next one was Shay Pila, and this was the same day right after the 911 ending and the 11, Two New Beginnings. Her title was literally something about there's one ending and multiple doors opening. And the next one down, the third one, was a post I made about a helping hand. I don't know why this is so important, but it seems to be important to add to this message. And it was like, wow, you guys really are, you're lifting me up. You inspire me to be more, do more, go farther. So, all of a sudden, emotions rise. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Shay Pila, from My Soul and Shay Pila's channel. Like, I feel I should take this moment, and that I want to take this moment to tell you that you have made a difference in my life, my spiritual journey, and the opening of these new doors. So, thank you for being my helping hand. There's two other people I have to note on that. If I'm throwing it out there, is Witch and Sigh. Really, the knowledge that I gain, even if I don't resonate with something in the message, I learn something every single time. And the other, 13 Moon Tarot. Love you. I love all of you. You've made a difference in my life. So thank you. And should you ever see this message, just know that you've made a difference. And I feel like that's some form of confirmation for you. So thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for everyone here. You know what to do. I don't got to say it. You already know. I love you guys. I will see you next time. And as always, lead with love. Bye now.